Capricorn, I'm Lisi, the High Priestess, and this can resonate in your past, present, or future conversations that you're having. This is a brand new channel with my old name. Press like, subscribe, notification bell. With the notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you'll have to wait 12 hours. Sorry for not doing your guys' reading yesterday. It got late, and my sleep matters to me. Someone's sleeping schedule is very important to them. All right, don't ruin my sleeping schedule. You could be a little bit off when your sleeping schedule is off. What the fuck? Turn on my. Okay, your computer. You're gonna find like your electronics like rebooting by themselves, or it needs a reboot, or you will be rebooting your laptop. That's so weird because it's happening to me right now. So since it's happening to me, it's happening to you, Capricorn. So I'm gonna get put some music. So your music could be like downloading, taking forever to download if you are in the music industry, okay, creating beats. Hi Michelle, how are you? let me not pay attention to you because then you're gonna sidetrack me. Okay. But yes, heavy emphasis on downloading and stuff. Okay. All right, let's get to it. So I get the Four of Pentacles. This is your energy. Okay. So I see you saving or stocking up. Okay. Also looking I hear someone saying that the stores need to stock up. But I see someone stocking up on stuff right here. I also see someone trying to help you out. Excuse my nails. I repainted my toes white. Excuse me. Okay, you could be at the nail shop too. You're looking at different nail polishes. Which one do you want to use? Also, I feel like someone here is a nail artist or whatever. I don't know what they're called, a nail technician. Okay. Is someone going to beauty school? Someone's going to beauty school here, or someone did. The Two of Swords and the King of Cups, or you want to. Also, I feel like someone's going to mix somebody's hair like unicorn, 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 like the unicorn colors. Like you're mixing up, you're going into your cabinet to find out different colors to paint someone's hair. Or I feel like someone's looking for paint to paint like maybe a shirt, a logo, or to paint like a room or paint a fence, paint outside. Also, I feel like you're meditating. You're meditating, you're thinking about a certain color. Like this is blue, so someone's blue like throat chakra. Also, I feel like you're telling someone like, who are you talking to? Okay, like a kid could be talking to you crazy or something, and you're like, who are you talking to? Like, who do you think you're talking to? I know you ain't talking to me like that. Okay, so I get the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. I see these kids are doing whatever you want them to do. Like all these little children, I feel like your little minions or little workers, they're all doing what you want them to do. Okay, they're working together. Okay, everyone's working together, getting organized. Okay, setting up like group settings. They're getting better at it. Progression is what I hear. The Two of Swords, or you don't see this. Okay, I feel like you're this is what you would like. It's for everybody to help each other out, everybody learn to get along. But I think you're the only one that wants this, because look, everybody's over here, they ain't doing nothing. Okay, they're watching you give a speech out that nobody's listening to. No one's listening to you. No one is listening to you. Okay, it's like you're talking to yourself. Okay. So you're like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Why even say anything when I don't even have a voice to speak? I don't have a say so. Well, okay. Also, you could be saying this to someone, you don't have a say so. Okay. I get veganism, the wizards. All right, so you could be trying to teach someone how to cook and they're not paying attention. They're letting you make all the food. You're like, you know what? Just get out the kitchen. Like, just get out the kitchen. Like, you're you're asking me how do you make this, and then I'm trying to teach you, but you're not even listening to me. You're doing something way off. Like, just get out the fucking kitchen. Just get out. Like, no, just get out the kitchen. Let me do it. You know, I remember that in school. I remember one time asking the teacher a question and they were trying to show me how to do it. And then I started talking and she blasted me. She told me, she was like, how are you going to ask me a question? And then when I show you how to do it, you just completely dismiss me and start having the whole conversation over me. And I, for the first time, I felt bad. I was like, damn, I really am a dick, huh? I was like, she had every single right to be mad at me. So I feel like someone has every single right to be mad at someone or like kicking them out or being upset at them, or you have every single right to be mad at this person. Okay. They ask for like they're crying wolf. I get the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups and the Hangman. Here you are trying to teach them how to be organized, how to do it correctly. And this is them fucking it all up, fucking it all up, fucking it up for everyone. Someone's fucking it up for everyone. Okay, someone's fucking up everyone. Someone's fucking it up. It almost reminds me of like everybody is doing what they have to do, but someone just doesn't feel like following the crew. Just doesn't feel like doing it like how everyone does, and to ruin everybody's experience, they start trying to pick a fight with every single person they come across, so the whole experience can be ruined. This guy, he's sitting there, right, and his eyes are crossed. Look at him, his eyes are crossed. Look, he's and it's the Four of Cups, okay? You're trying to give him something, okay? Like no, this is for you, but he wants everybody else's cups except for the one that is for them. Okay? So this person wants what everybody else wants. What is meant for them? This and then I get the Queen of Swords. You have to be very mean to someone, or someone gets to see the ugly side of you because you kept trying to teach them, you kept trying to show them, and no, like they will do everything but what you tell them. Not only that, like you try to give someone sound advice, right? They asked you for advice, you gave them advice, and they went and did every single thing but the advice they asked from you. You're like, why do you even ask me for help? Why do you even ask me for advice if you're not going to take it? Or this is you, okay? Are you ignoring someone's advice and you act like you don't need it? And I feel like they're telling it for your own good. They're telling you this for your own good. All right, that's just for someone. Not everybody's in that path, okay? And someone's trying to look out for you, or you're looking out for someone, but it's like they're ignorant. With the Four of Cups, they're ignorant. They don't like to listen. They're hard headed, okay? They don't see like what's meant for them is meant for them and what isn't. Like someone always wants what someone else has. You always want what someone, or you always want what you can't get. And once you have it, you don't want it. Once you have it, you don't want it. It looks good when somebody else is sitting on it, but when you're sitting on it, you're not happy with it. Whether it's you, them, or someone around you, like they will complain, oh, uh, I just, I can't stand my wife. I can't stand my husband. I can't stand my partner. I can't stand this person. This was them. Okay. And then now they're by themselves and now they're miserable. Or once that person leaves them, okay, if they really thought they were unhappy, just watch it until they're by themselves. Look how unhappy they're going to be. Because someone didn't take someone's advice. There was a good friend, the Three of Wands, that was watching the whole thing happen outside looking in. Someone's trying to tell someone, like, no, like, I'm trying to give you some good advice, do it this way. Hey, listen to me. You're not listening. You're doing the opposite. Whether it's you doing this to someone else or they're doing it to you, or you're just watching the situation play out right in front of you. Yeah, because look, someone likes the dumb stuff, the lower vibrational stuff, drinking, smoking, being on TV, like not paying attention to what's happening outside their house. The Hollywood, popularity, what other people think, what other people think. It's all for show. It's all a facade. It's all for likes. Doing this all for likes, just to feel alone, just so people can use the same thing that you broadcast against you, whether it's them, somebody else. Like, it reminds me of, like, when someone gave someone good advice, right? They didn't take it, and then they go on, like, the camera all drunk or messed up or whatever, and they're talking mess about someone, and they're playing victim, like, oh, how could they do? But someone had warned you not to do that, have warned you, or you had warned them not to do that, not to say that. And now you don't want to be accountable for what you started. You don't want to be accountable for your partaking in the bullshit, whether it's you, them, or someone around you. There's a situation going on that someone's in denial about their partaking on the bullshit. Screaming wolf, but yet you're being the predator too. Like, you can't be the victim predator at the same time. That don't make no sense. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. The Two of Swords. It's like, look, they're doing it to each other. Like, they're doing it to each other. Both of them have a sword. Both of them have their story. Both of them do. There's a conversation going on in the background. Taking a closer look at detail, I also feel like someone takes this to court. Okay? Someone takes this to court, right? Without considering their partaking on the same kind of acts that they're being accused, or they're accusing someone else of doing. For example, excuse me, let's say I'm in a relationship with someone, right? And we get into an argument and I slap him, and then he slaps me back, and then we're slapping each other around, we're hitting each other, we're trying to kill each other. We're at the point, like, who calls the cops first so we can say that they hit them first. Also, I feel like two separate cops show up at the same address behind a legal dispute. Like, both of them, like, who is going to call the lawyer first? Who is going to call the cops and tell them first? That's what it's come down to, so they can press charges on the other person. I feel like someone's looking at both stories. Look, the cops come at the same time to see the same thing. And now they're playing all right. Now they're acting like they're all cool. A moment ago, you guys were chopping each other up, hitting each other. Also, I feel like if you're not giving advice, this could be your neighbors, okay? And you can hear them screaming and stuff like that and yelling. And finally, like, the yelling gets so overpowering, like, I think he could have killed her, babe. Like, let's call the cops. If you're in a relationship, like, we gotta call the cops. We can't just, did you hear the way she screamed? Did you hear him screaming? And so the cops show up, and these people, like, it went like this. Like this is the big old mess. Like, look, it went like that to like, huh? No, we're not doing anything. We're just minding our business. We're just they're like, really? Well, we got a call from disturbance, Someone called us. So I feel like someone's looking through the window too to see like, what the cops are saying. Like they're trying to hear, but they can't hear too good. Wow, your neighbors can fight, huh? Like you can't help that, right? Like if you live in apartments and the walls are thin, you get to hear their arguments. Even if you're not in a relationship, like you listening to everything, you're like, I would have done something different. Ooh, girl, I would have left his bitch ass. Like when you could hear, and that's why you were fucking my cousin or something. You're like, ooh, babe, he was fucking her cousin, babe, shh, come here. And you're not trying to be nosy, but they're so loud at yelling and screaming that you're like, well, fuck. Neighbor's been fucking on cousin. Neighbor is a cousin fucker. And so when you like go outside and you see your neighbors, you don't know what to say. You're like, hi, how are you? Hi, everything's fine. Like, yeah, how's the family? I heard he wanted to stab you yesterday. Like, damn, this toxic ass couple. Okay, yeah, and someone's like talking to someone, like someone's FaceTiming someone, like, babe, be quiet. Look, you could hear him right now. Right now, just listen. I'm gonna FaceTime, and you can hear every single thing that they're saying. Yeah, it's crazy. Look, she's yelling at the top of her lungs. She says she's gonna shoot him. Okay, neighbor's got a gun. Neighbor's got a gun. Okay, call 911. Your neighbors are crazy. Okay, you're like, who's gonna win this time? Okay, who's going to win? Damn, it ain't even your relationship, but you feel like you're in it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't ask to be in this relationship. You didn't ask to be part of this relationship, but since you can hear everything, they're your neighbors. You can't help what your neighborhood that you live. That's what you can afford. You know what I mean? Even if you do live in a different home, let's assume this is a work area, right? And you're listening to the next, whoever you're working with, like, did you hear? Yeah, domestic violence. He's having to go to court. She put a restraining order on him. Like, yeah, man, they're going through it. Okay, I get the Seven of Pentacles. It's at work. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, look, at work. This is look at everybody at work. Everybody at work has heard some things about the Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I heard he left her for cousin. Now I'm spreading rumors. I'm like, yeah, the cousin fucker. I just playing Capricorn. Let's take the cousin out of there because that just sounds horrible. We don't want to manifest cousin. Okay. Keep my cousin's name out your mouth. Okay. It reminds me of the TikTok meme where they're like, and that's why your sister's a hoe. And then they go on and like all those abortions and stuff that she has, and that's why your brother's a pervert. Like you're like, yeah, I heard all about your family through the vents. Okay, through events. Wow, through events. Okay. So I get the Three of Cups. I see a lot of rumors being spread, or there's a lot of conversations being had. Okay. But the Three of Cups, that's rumors. That's rumors. That's conversation. That's gossip. Okay. That's gossip. Aren't you guys glad I skipped you yesterday? I'm going to go in quite a bit for you guys. See what else I can find. Okay, AA, alcoholic, too much consumption. I'm over this. Okay, you know what else I see? I see AA meetings. Okay, so going to AA meetings, and they're listening to everybody's story. Someone's like, I used to black out and I used to like, damn, that's kind of serious. Someone actually here like used to beat up everybody, their family, their wife, like was very abusive when there were alcoholics, a bad alcoholic right here. Also, I hear a story like like no, I don't want to say that. Alcohol can have people giving head, okay? Like I said, like someone's like an AA, like completely like what and what alcohol's doing all of this to you? Well, how has alcohol affected you? Because even though like do you know a lot of alcoholics don't even know what who they are or what they did when they were under the influence? And you don't like realize that you really embarrassed yourself until later on someone says or mentions, hey, yeah, you were so blacked out that, you were peeing in the middle of the road. You started to like fight with an invisible person inside your bedroom. Like, I feel like someone is invited to, like a family member is invited to an AA meeting, watching someone's progression. Someone currently is trying to stop drinking too, is what I hear. The Six of Wands and the Knight of Chalice. Someone's thinking of all the memories of them. Like, what made me drink? Why does drinking trigger me? The Eight of Pentacles. Is someone going through the 12 steps? Someone's going through the 12-step program. And it wasn't all fun and games, too. Like I said, it may sound fun and games to someone outside looking in, hearing these stories, but being the person that's actually involved in the situation, it's not. And sometimes when alcohol, drugs, and things like that are involved, you don't even see when you are the victim or you're actually the perpetrator, actually the person doing it, because you're so under the influence that everything that you do, you think that you're right, but you're so fucked up on shit that you don't even realize that you're fucking up. And everybody else can see it, but they're not going to tell you anything because they wasn't supposed to hear it. They wasn't supposed to be calling babe at 3 in the afternoon at work, like, babe, listen on how they're acting right now. Sometimes we make a spectacle of ourselves, not even knowing it. If it's not you, this is someone around you. They're telling you the stories about AA meetings, like the things. I've heard some crazy things. I used to go to AA, no shade, shout out to, 12 steps, AA groups, all of that hard work. Blessings to you, anybody trying to get anybody on the straight path. I heard some real crazy stories when I went to AA when I was young. I heard stories about a man. There was a man that told me one time that he used to be a player. He used to like having a lot of women. He used to like drinking. Like he used to like drinking, and he's like, I'm a good looking man, and I know how to be Casanova. I'm in the Spanish one. I used to like going to the AA meetings in Spanish, not in English. In Spanish, they were a lot more lit. I swear they're fucking lit. Lit. Like those stories compared to the ones and the American ones, they ain't got shit on it. Okay. They ain't got shit on it. Okay. I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but let me tell you, this man had told us that he grew up drinking when and he would always become Casanova when he was drinking. And so he was always waking up with random women. And he told me that one time, one of the women that he was sleeping with, she busted in his house. He was all drunk. He was sleeping with another woman. And she busted out a knife and she stabbed him. She stabbed him. He said he couldn't feel anything because he was so drunk. He didn't even know he was stabbed. And that's why he's there. I was like, oh my gosh, no way, no way. But yeah, and you wouldn't even think that these men are like all that good looking, but we do have more women than what we have men. Okay, and some women there's women that are just as bad as men. They need it. They need to be touched. They need to be felt. They have a different type of addiction. So it's not always alcohol addiction, it's sex addicts. Because let me tell you something about sex addicts. They don't care if they're fucking your husband or your wife or cousin or whatever. They just got issues. Like I don't know. I was just missing my grandma that day. So that's why I fucked your cousin. I'm sorry. Why who fucked whose cousin? Okay. I'm sorry because I'm getting real heavy energy of a cousin fucker. Okay. I'm just saying, like, damn, no respect. Like, to them, it's not about family. It's not about morals. It's about the need to be able to physically feel someone. No self control, and that's not AA right now. There's real like programs for sex addiction. I just thought I'd put that out there. Maybe this is what you're hearing from your neighbors, or you heard about this person. Sex addiction is real. You know, a lot of people with money tend to suffer from sex addiction. I swear. It's so easy for them to have access to different holes and different portals, and because they can buy it. The 1% have a little sick sex fetish. You find them in different parts of the world doing what? Human trafficking is real. But that's going into some whole other ish. I'm just saying that you're going to come across a situation where this arises. You get to hear what someone used to do while they were under the influence, or you get to see someone's true colors and they're going to tell you, like, I didn't want to do this. Like, I don't know if someone's fucking someone's cousin. I didn't want to do this. They made me do it. Like, oh, they seduced me. And let me tell you something. There's people that are like that. And some sick shit, like cousins, fucking, like, I've heard of things like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we live in a very crazy world, and people do that kind of stuff. You'd be surprised. People be leaving. Mothers be having things for people's. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But these addictions can take people too far. You know what I'm saying? Way too far. Far out of this motherfucking world. And I feel like as humans, we should place boundaries on ourselves, not just for the respect of others, but most importantly, for your own self respect. Like, I feel like I hear someone saying, I may be a sick fuck, but I'm a sick fuck with morals. I ain't gonna fuck your cousin. But would it be the same thing if you fuck someone's neighbor? That'd be the same thing. They're close enough every day. You get to hear from them. I'm just saying, if someone recognizes that they're having these kind of patterns, go seek help. And I would suggest a good cleansing of your spirit. Yes, AA, all these other programs, but definitely try out a cleanse if you know someone that can cleanse you, because it helps with the boost of sewing things up to where you might not have to go back to doing certain things you used to do. There's women, do you know, there's men too, that they don't know how to say no. They don't know how to say no. You can offer them, um it's easy for them to say yes. They feel bad if they tell you no. And that also comes from, what is it called, the way you were raised, for one, and also from a stigma, as because nowadays these young teenagers are teaching other teenagers that being sexy, showing pictures and doing degrading things, that's normal. Our youth are way different than the 80s babies. They're okay with seeing like gang banging, like, it's very normalized nowadays. It's fucking astonishing. It makes you wonder, who your kids are hanging out with. Then they start taking drugs and alcohol, and then they start doing things they shouldn't be doing. Are you watching Euphoria? Euphoria will teach you some things. Thank you for your time.